Hello friends, I am Dr. Madhukar Jadhav, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. In certificate course on site surveying techniques, in this lecture I am going to discuss regarding leveling part 2. So the content for this lecture: types of benchmarks, important terms related to leveling, and component parts of dumpy level. So I will discuss this one by one. So first of all, different types of benchmarks. There are four types of benchmarks. First one is Great Trigonometrical Survey Benchmark, also called as GTS benchmark. Second one, Permanent Benchmark, also known as PBM. Third one, Arbitrary Benchmark, called as ABM. And fourth one is Temporary Benchmark, also called as TBM. So I will discuss this one by one. First one, GTS benchmark. This benchmark is established by the Survey of India department at large interval throughout the country, and the establishment of this GTS benchmark is done with respect to mean sea level and values of the reduced levels and GTS benchmarks which are marked, that are published in the catalog published by Department of Survey. Second benchmark, permanent benchmark. This is a fixed point or mark established by different state government departments such as Public Work Department or Irrigation Department. The reduced levels of these points are determined with respect to GTS benchmarks and are marked on permanent objects like plinth of a building, parapet of a bridge or culvert. And when we want to perform the survey work in that particular area, then we have to start from such benchmarks. Third type is arbitrary benchmark. When small ordinary leveling work is to be carried out, or when the permanent benchmark is not nearby the place of survey, then leveling can be started from any prominent object like plinth or step of a building, and that is known as a benchmark, and elevation of this benchmark is assumed arbitrarily, and this benchmark is called as arbitrary benchmark. Next one, temporary benchmark. The survey for big projects normally continues for number of days, maybe for example road survey, dam survey, etc. For this survey sometimes 1 month, 2 months, 3 months are also required. Hence, while performing the survey for such projects, at the end of the day's work, when the leveling work for that day has completed, or we can say stopped, then any permanent object nearby is chosen on which the work is stopped on that day, and survey can be started further on the next day from that point. So such a point is called as temporary benchmark. Then these types of benchmarks chosen are known as temporary benchmarks. Next one, important terms related to leveling. First one is the line of collimation, or it is also known as line of sight. It is a line joining the intersection of crosshairs of diaphragm fitted within telescope to the optical center of the object glass and its continuation. It is also known as line of sight. For example, suppose this is the dumpy level. So the line joining the intersection of crosshairs. Crosshairs are generally provided over here near to the eyepiece. So intersection of the crosshair of a diaphragm to the optical center of the object glass. Object glass is generally provided over here. So that line passing through through these two is called as line of collimation. Next one, height of instrument. When the instrument is properly leveled, the reduced level of the line of collimation is known as height of instrument. This height of instrument is calculated by adding backside reading to the reduced level of the benchmark. So, for example, this is the benchmark and this is the reading taken on the benchmark. So, height of instrument for this axis is equal to RL of benchmark plus reading on the benchmark. Okay. Then backside reading, it is a first stop reading taken on a point of known elevation. Also, it is the first reading after the change of instrument. Next one, foresight reading. It is the last reading taken representing the shifting of the instrument. For example, suppose this is the first position of the instrument. From this we have taken this as a last reading. So, this is called as foresight reading. Next definition is intermediate sight reading, also called as IS. It is a stop reading taken on a point whose elevation is to be determined. All stop reading between backside and foresight are called as intermediate sight reading. So, see, this is the first reading, we are calling it as a backside reading. Then we have taken this reading intermediate sight, this is also intermediate sight, and this is the last reading from this, that is why it is a foresight. Next, from this point we have shifted the instrument to new station, and after leveling we have taken the reading on the same point called as change point. So, first reading from the second instrument station is also called as backside reading. Then again intermediate sight, foresight, instrument is shifted, taken backside reading, and this is the last reading of this survey. So, it is a foresight reading. Okay. Next one, leveling instrument. The instrument commonly used in direct leveling are level, dumpy level, or simply a level and leveling staff. First, we will discuss regarding the level. A level is an optical instrument used to establish or verify points in the same horizontal plane in a process known as leveling, and is used in combination with a leveling staff to establish the relative heights or elevations of the object. So, leveling instrument is an optical instrument, because in the telescope of the level there is an eyepiece which is the optical one, and also the objective glass which is the optical one. That is why it is called as optical instrument. Next, the level consists of following major parts. First one, a telescope to provide the line of sight. So, whatever this is called as telescope, and it provides the horizontal line of sight. Then a level tube to make the line of sight horizontal. So, here there is a level tube, or also called as bubble tube, to make the instrument perfectly level, or we can say line of sight horizontal. Then a leveling head or the leveling instrument. So, here this is the leveling head. To level this instrument, the leveling head with a foot screw is provided. Then next one, a tripod stand to support the instrument. So, this is called as tripod stand, and on the base of the tripod stand we have to fix up the level, or we can say dumpy level, and whatever this shown is called as leveling staff, and on this leveling staff there is a marking like this. This number is of meters and these numbers are of centimeter. Next one, dumpy level. So, most important level which is used in leveling is called as dumpy level. The most basic type of leveling instrument is the dumpy level, which consists of telescope attached to a vertical spindle which allows the telescope to rotate in a horizontal plane. To ensure the instrument can be set up horizontally, a spirit level is attached to the body of the telescope, and the whole assembly rest on the 3 adjustable screws. So here this is the dumpy level instrument. This is the line of sight which is passing through this diaphragm to the optical center of the object glass like this. Then this is the spirit level, this is the eyepiece, and here there is a we can say main focusing ring. Then this is the tri-badge, these are the leveling screws, and this is the tri-badge bottom plate we are called, and this is the cross section of the dumpy level. Here this is the leveling head with the help of which we can level the instrument. Then these are the different parts. Here focusing screw is shown, then diaphragms are fixed over here. This is the eyepiece, this total is called as a telescope, this is the level tube nut, this is the level tube, and this is the cross level tube, and here the raised shades are provided. Okay, next one. Another instrument which is used with dumpy level is called as leveling staff. With the help of dumpy level, we are getting only the horizontal line of sight, and when we hold the staff in line with the line of sight, then after sighting we will get the reduced level, or we can say reading of that particular object or point. So leveling staff. A level staff, also called as leveling rod, is a straight, rectangular and graduated wooden or aluminum rod used with leveling instrument to determine the difference in heights between points or heights of points above a vertical datum. It is generally 4 meter in height. Least count of leveling staff is 5 mm. It cannot be used without a leveling instrument. So this is the leveling staff, and this is also leveling staff. So in this there may be 3 or 4 compartments. We can insert each of the part into the other part, and the total height of this staff is 4 meter, sometimes 5 meter is also there, and the least dimensions we can read on this staff is 5 mm. Okay, so this is all about today's lecture. Thank you.